Out on the sea, searching for something that really found me. I didn't know it, but it drew me to it. Soon I was full of its passion in me. I'm Italo Labignan. 40 years I've fished the world and have learned it's not just about catching the fish, the size of the fish, or the numbers. It's about appreciating every sunrise and sunset, the smell of the sea, savoring the culture and the fish with friends. Here's the catch. It's the total experience. Presented by Bear Reels, versatile, precision, handcrafted hybrid center pins. Seabreeze boats, tame the oceans. Reubeni Electronics. Reubeni, simply superior. Good morning, everybody. You know, there's so much activity going on, fishermen yakking all over. Have you ever seen a bunch of Canada geese where they're on the ground? It's like that. We're talking about fish stories and what we're going to catch and everything. We're right here in northern British Columbia, about 800 miles north of Vancouver. It's been a long day. We traveled yesterday all day. Just got a few hours sleep last night, and now we're ready for our first day of fishing action. Some of us are going to be in jet boats, some of us are going to be in drift boats, some of us are going to be shore fishing. We're all excited. Conditions have been great. They're calling for a great day. We're going to go out hunting for Chinook salmon. And it's interesting because the last 4 or 5 years that we've been coming to BC, the only Chinook salmon fishing we've done is in salt water for silver kings. So this time, we're looking to get some fish that are starting to turn color in one of the tributaries, and I've got my fingers crossed. So we've got a lot of friends here, people from all over. Everybody's excited. We can't wait to catch fish. Wow, you know what? We've arrived on the river. This is the first spot that we're fishing today. And I've been here, I think, but not for like 15 years. You can see Tracey is way off in the distance. Even though we're in a jet boat with a jet drive, and we can go over literally sandbars that are like inches deep, what he's doing is taking a lot of caution, and he walked way up to see where the deeper runs are, because what we may have to do is step out of the boat and actually pull the boat, or us walk with some of the gear, and he pulled the boat, because some of the places, if you can see here, you can see the bottom, and Michael's standing in the water, it's only like 4 or 5 inches, and there's boulders. So the jet drive will suck up gravel and stuff, so we don't want to do that. So we're going to find out what the conditions are like, and then we're going to be off running upriver to places that very few people fish, and there should be some big salmon there.
Wow, Italo, this thing hit like a freight train. Look at it, how quick it's moving in.
How would you compare this to cohos?
You know what? Look at, hear this.
What, is your drag loose?
Oh, wow. This thing is just taking off.
Are you okay with like 3 hours sleep?
Yeah, you know what? I tell you, what time did we go to bed and the time difference
Around,
from Toronto to here?
Midnight. We're up at 3:30.
You know what?
Our time, right here in BC.
I'm going to interrupt you. I apologize, but I need to put my rod over your head.
Well, what? We're just having a nice conversation.
What? I don't know where you're going.
Don't let the fish interrupt us.
Oh, look at that fish. So, Italo, the leader is only 15 pounds.
No, there's no problem.
Yeah?
Yeah, they normally don't inhale the lures. The roe, because I was drifting with roe, you know, sometimes they get a little bit deeper. But
oh!
No.
What?
It's okay, Michael. Great release. You know what, in BC, guys are really looked up to when they release a fish like that. They don't handle it or anything.
Yeah.
So you're a star. Here, high five. Good job, good job. Let's see. That was my first hit on a spinner. Let's see how big this fish is. You know, as fishermen, sometimes we get so excited that we want to hook up a fish and then when we hook up a fish, we want to get it in, and we kind of miss the enjoyment of the fight. Gorgeous. I'm guessing that it's a female because of the rounded head, but we'll see when it comes up a little bit. Good job. Okay, what are you going to guess the weight? You'll know when you start lifting the net up.
That's a good 20-pounder.
Good fish. Okay, so I'm going to try to hold it in the water. Man, that's a long. Are you sure that's only 20 pounds, Tracy?
No, it's definitely a big doe, yeah.
This is where the love affair starts. Wow, what a nice fish. Okay, I'm just going to extend it out. What a gorgeous fish. I hope it produces lots of little Chinooks. There it goes.
Wow, Italo, the hit on that.
Good, I saw that. Your rod go up. Okay, I'm going to get my line out of the way.
Oh, wow.
Okay, don't rush it, okay?
Okay.
Just take your time getting him in. Gorgeous. That is a good fish. See how thick it is?
Oh, yeah. Just like a bullet.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Now, I wonder, you know,
What?
the head of the fish when they're feeding in the ocean and feeding on the herring, how they have those scar battle wounds on it.
Yeah, yeah. What, we saw some scars on it?
Yeah, I wonder if it would still have. Let's have a look. I'm trying to talk and fight at the same time. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can actually. You can actually see the wound marks on it. Wow.
Did you see Tracy's move there? He closed it.
Awesome.
Gentle. Yeah.
There we go.
Gorgeous. Yeah, and just even grab it by the caudal peduncle.
Okay.
Yeah, and just slide its head out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, he's thick.
Yeah. Just put your hand underneath the belly.
Or he just takes off like that.
What was that? I didn't get a good look at it.
Really?
I was going to take like a visual measurement. I don't know what happened. Ben, I got me a fish. So should we tell the viewers that we've been throwing everything at them? And for some reason, they'll turn on. Lots of power. We're not faking it, you know. These are long rods. They've got lots of spine, using 20-pound test braid. And they just have so much energy. You just gotta take your time, especially near the end here. Funny, eh? Hitting a purple jig, purple and black. Way to go, Ben. Okay, keep him in the water. I like these deep bag nets. See if you can extend that out a little bit, Ben. And I'm gonna lay him right on the rim. You know, I love getting my arms soaked. No problem. Look it. He's had his teeth in the net. What a gorgeous specimen. Let me turn him this way. He might take off out of my hand, but that's okay. Yeah, he wants to go. Look at beautiful Chinook salmon right here. Northern BC. We're getting around 11 o'clock. Catching these fish on artificials. You can fly fish for them. Look at that beautiful face. Can you see that, Ben? How gorgeous it is? Come here. You know, when you consider that these guys live in the Pacific and they swim in those tides all day long, literally eating whatever they can fit in their mouths. Then they come up these rivers, miles and miles, on their way.
100 kilometers.
Is that what it is? Wow, that's amazing. And they still have so much energy. Look, what a gorgeous fish. Okay, I'm gonna try to get him over here. Man, I thought that fish was a lot bigger. The energy it has. Okay, let me just, yeah, I'm gonna try to get in close to you. Okay, Ben, I got a great idea, Ben. Why don't you grab it? I'll hold the net and you can hold it up. Come on, be a man.
I'll grab my own.
No, be a man.
This one's yours.
I don't want to get my hands fishing.
No.
Come on.
No, this one's yours.
Look, I got a little line here. You got to help me, but you got your hands full there. I'm gonna put the rod here. Hopefully it'll be okay. Here, go ahead. I don't want to get my hands wet. Go ahead. You can do it. Okay, Ben. Beautiful fish. Now what? How are we gonna do this? You gonna extend him out? I like how dark those blotches are.
Go?
Yeah, he's ready. Turn him on his side so they can see how beautiful he is. He wants to go, which is good. You know, I love to see him take off like that, Ben, when they got a lot of energy. Yeah. Ben, I really appreciate your help. I get to have some fun watching you land a fish.
I don't think it's as big as yours.
I don't know. I think it's just getting started. That's what I think. See those head shakes?
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah.
I think I prefer to get these than the ones out in the ocean. Eh? The ones in the ocean are great, the silver ones. Oh, how big do you think it is?
Holy smokes.
Hold on to him. Yeah. Here, see if you can turn yourself this way a little bit so they can see that pretty real. You can do it. You can do it. Good thing you work out at the gym, eh?
In my basement these days.
That's okay. Now, you know you're using a really light rod for this kind of fishing?
Yep.
Now, just remember, there's a tree down there, so keep them anywhere in here. You're good. You're good. You got lots of line.
Yeah, just making sure.
I use rods like that for walleye, just so you know. Just saying, you know.
You know, I didn't know what to expect here. I mean,
Well,
I was thinking...
Coals is no problem.
I was thinking
no
15...
Yeah.
15 pounds.
Keep them away. That's a big tree.
Yeah.
Here, come on back over here. If you get back... Oh, man, he broke water. Was that the same fish?
That's the fish. That's
okay. Yeah, I would come back here, Ben. Try walking backwards. Just pass the thing over here, this way. Yeah, we're going to get him away. Keep going back. Back, more.
Back.
Come on, right back.
Something.
Yeah, that's the throttle. So, do you have any tips for me when fighting fish on a light rod? Big fish?
Tire him out.
Give me the top 10 things I should know.
Look at him coming in.
Top 10 things I should know?
Let him do what he wants to do. Tire him out.
You know what I find when I talk to people when they get a fish on? They have a hard time thinking. You find that?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what these guys doing. So he just swam right towards.
Left, right. I'm gonna get the net ready. Come on, show yourself. Gorgeous. You gotta admire them, eh?
That's a beautiful fish.
Beautiful, full of energy. Hooked perfectly, right in the side. A little more. The fish is in the bag. Gorgeous. Okay, quick look, and we'll put him back in.
All right, guys.
And try to hold him, yeah. I can hear you huffing and puffing. I'm gonna try to move the net out of the way. Can you hold him up a little bit? Is he still there? Can you extend him out a little bit, Ben? Just so we can see him. Gorgeous creature. Beautiful. Yep. And he should swim right out. Good job. So I'm going to tell the viewers first of all about this, because we've been experimenting with different lures, and a good friend of ours, Alan Attard, who came in. Well, he came in early, right? 1 or 2 days, because he loves to fish so much. And he said, "Here, Italo," because I gave him a couple things, some spoons and some jigs and stuff. So he gave me these spinners
that he made.
This one is a bullet sinker. So I don't know if you can see that. This is what you use for like bass fishing, right? That's a bullet sinker right there, 3/8 ounce. He put a big red bead. So I don't know where he got this combination of stuff. Then he put some living rubber. This is what you put on a flipping jig, black. Another little bead. And then we got a Siwash hook on there with no barb. The barb has been taken right off. And we definitely put a split, not a split ring, but a swivel, snap swivel, because spinners tend to wind the line. Yeah. Closed captioning brought to you by Leguano, natural barefoot technology for every adventure. Okay, wait a second. They're getting smaller. But you know what? They just have just as much fight. Look at this. Unbelievable. Wow. Beautiful. I'm going to release it again, both sides. Yeah, he's definitely lighter in color. He's still not giving up. These would be a lot of fun on a fly rod, eh? I don't know if the success rate probably would be if you're on them. You'd get lots. Here, we're going to give you the rod. I'm going to just try. He's got tons of energy. Come here. Yeah, I don't think this fish has been in long. And if he throws the hook, it's okay. He's not hooked very deep. Come here.
That's a nice colored fish.
Gorgeous, eh? Bright. Still rolling in that line. Okay, got him. There. Gorgeous. Wow. So there's my fluorocarbon leader right here. It's about 14 inches long. This is 20-pound test. Ben's got 15 on. And then we've tied it with a blood knot. We've made the connection, which is right here. There it is, getting untangled. With a blood knot, which is right there. That's one of my favorite knots to connect the two pieces of line. So you can see that's the length of it, from there to the lure. You talk about chaos. I've got Michael Kumar and Benjamin Reubeni behind me. Look at, hold them up, pretty quick. Here, let's see them. Gorgeous Chinook. Okay, back in the water, we're gonna release it. And I've got this fish on. Our captain is just chilling. He's watching all the shenanigans that are going on here. So I think he enjoys when he gets a tourist from Ontario, because we all get so excited when we hook these fish. You know, I'm using this reel, which has a lot of special meaning. When I met Benjamin, he gifted me this reel. He's put my name on it. It's a gorgeous reel. It's a Summit. And I use it in the Great Lakes. I've used it for trolling. He set it up so it's got a drag system. So this is drag on. If I put it forward, it's on free spool. But I don't want to put it on free spool in case this fish starts running, because it gets really hot on your fingers. That's the one nice thing about using a center pin. I haven't got a good look at this fish. I'm trying to keep him up top, but it's hard. When I told Tracey Hittel that I had 20-pound test rigged on my center pin for Chinooks, he kind of made a funny grin, and I know why. Because you can land them. My first response was, are there any obstructions in the pool? And he fibbed. He said no. He forgot to tell me about half a dozen trees that are pretty long. Okay, I see my float. That's a good sign right there. Oh yeah, he's holding down there, man. I can't turn his head, okay? Good job.
There you go.
Tracey, 20 pounds.
That's the biggest fish of the day.
Okay.
Good job.
Whew. On the bare center pin. He's so big that it's hard for me to handle him in this deep mesh net. So we're keeping him in the water. If I can lay him on the surface, you'll appreciate how big he is without him swimming away. The size of his head. Okay. Don't swim away yet, you beautiful creature. Oh, look at. That is a huge salmon. Let me just bring him up here. And don't take off yet. That is a big fish. Oh boy, is he gonna soak me? It's got tons of energy. Oh, gorgeous. Come here. Look at, there he goes. Michael, I'm done.
Oh, good job.
I am done, Michael. On a center pin with that flimsy rod. That was awesome. So, do you eat much fish?
Yeah, actually, I got a little treat for you.
What? Canned tuna?
Yeah, how about some of this stuff here? Some nice canned salmon that I made up for you.
What salmon is that?
Well, now that sockeye is finally opened,
That's sockeye?
I got you some nice fresh sockeye.
I haven't had sockeye since last time.
Wow.
Can we
Would you like to try it?
I would. So tell me how you did it.
So just brown sugar and salt.
No, but you cooked it. What did you do?
Put it in the cooker, pressure cooker. You want to drink the juice?
That's awesome.
Isn't that fantastic? Here you can use
my Italian fork.
Here's your fork.
Have you done this before? You're such a good guide, Captain. Here, I'm tearing it apart, but that's okay.
Yeah, look at the nice red flesh, eh?
That is amazing, even after it's cooked, eh?
Yeah.
So no other additives or anything?
No, just brown sugar and kosher salt.
That is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So how much of it would you do like this? How much of it would you have fresh or grilled and stuff? Do you normally can it?
I normally can it. It preserves for a couple good years, so.
So out of all the Pacific salmon, don't worry, all the rest of our crew doesn't like fish. They're full from having all the sandwiches and stuff. From all the salmon, do you think that the sockeye is one of the nicest?
Yeah, I think sockeye is probably right at the top when it comes to eating salmon, for sure.
What about chum? You ever do this with chum salmon?
Chum is good cold smoked if it's done right. And then you've got your coho and Chinook, which are very nice fish. And your pinks are a little smaller, but you know, they all got their own flavor.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Hey. Just don't bite your finger now.
No, it's awesome. And it doesn't need fancy stuff.
No.
Because the fish is so good.
Yeah, it's
And
fresh.
I can't even talk because I got so much fish in my mouth. So listen, if people come up here, what can they expect? So let's say someone comes up here that's never been up here before. And they've got some of their freshwater stuff. They're not, I know that a lot of your clientele are expert fly fishermen, you know, and they've got high expectations and you meet those expectations. But what about somebody, maybe it's a businessman or, you know, just a bunch of guys that have never fished before? What advice would you give them for them to be prepared mentally to come here?
Yeah, I think what we do is we target a lot of the corporate groups, and with the wide variety of fishing that we do, we come into these little tributaries for Chinooks, we fish coastal rivers for fresh coho. We've got 2 saltwater vessels at MK Marina and Kitimat. We've got, you know, our lodge is right at the Kitimat River, so our clients like drifting the river, which is
that why it's called Kitimat Lodge?
Quite serene. Yeah, I think that making it easy for people, you know. You don't want to confuse people, especially fishermen.
Of course. Yeah, we're simple. You know,
Yeah, that's right.
we catch trees, we catch all kinds of stuff, you know.
Yeah, we can accommodate 24 clients, so we've
That's
got
awesome.
quite a large venue, and we've got family business, which makes it successful.
Good.
So we enjoy having you guys and your team come up on an annual basis.
We love coming here. It's one of the highlights every year. I'm just going to have a little bit more. Why don't you just take a break for a bit? Because I know you've been working hard. One day I wandered out on the sea, searching for something that really found me. I didn't know it, but it drew me to it. Soon I was full of its passion in me. I'm Italo Labignan. 40 years I've fished the world and have learned it's not just about catching the fish, the size of the fish, or the numbers. It's about appreciating every sunrise and sunset, the smell of the sea, savoring the culture and the fish with friends. Here's the catch. It's the total experience. Presented by Bear Reels, versatile, precision, handcrafted hybrid center pins. Seabreeze boats, tame the oceans. Reubeni Electronics. Reubeni, simply superior.